What's going on, everyone? Quick video. I'm going to try to get this done. Shot, process, and everything for tonight. I'm not sure the quality, but overall, I think this will be very informative. So, today was the long-awaited release of the Bred Toe ones. Unfortunately, they were supposed to drop on the Saturday. Something happened out of everyone's control. No one's sure what it was. Everything got pushed back. They dropped at my location around 3 o'clock today. Everyone was able to get a pair pretty much and in the size they needed. So again, use this as a tool going forward to decide whether or not you would like to, pursue a pair for yourself or if you want to pass on this. So I have the two pairs actually. I have the grade school, which dropped on the weekend, and I have the adult pair as well. I will use these two kind of to go over any differences between the two, which there aren't many. Take a look, see if the quality differs, which, watch the video and find the answer for that one. So, let's go ahead and we'll start off with a couple things. Right off the bat, we have the extra laces that are included in with the men's pair. The grade school pair did not receive any extra laces, unfortunately. I don't know, maybe if it was just the pair that I got, but to my knowledge, it did not come with any. We get a sticker instead. Moving over to it, you can definitely see, even from afar, the nice texturing, the nice pebbling on the leather. It's very evident on both pairs, both on the toe of the grade school. Very, very similar. There will be some deviation between the two, just because of there's a lot of inconsistencies with Jordans overall. Placement of the Nike tabs, or the Nike tag on the tongue, is the exact same, more or less. Again, there's always going to be some deviation just because of size. You don't know who was making the shoes that day, kind of idea. It almost appears, and I don't know, because again, there's always different inconsistencies, but the grade school leather looks a little shinier. It almost looks darker as well. It could just be the finish, it could just be the lighting, but I don't know if you can see that. When I rotate the camera, you can see way more sheen on the toe. I think that's going to be evident throughout the entire shoe as well. There's definitely more of a soft matte finish on the adult pair compared to the grade school. Or at least this pair where there's a little more sheen. That could just be the factory finish on the shoe. It might dissipate in time. However, these were both purchased on the exact same day. Going to the sole, nothing special. Red bottom on both. Nike placement on both. Let's take a look at the back. This is pretty much, nothing looks super off. Some pairs will have, inconsistent stitching. Take a look at this one. See, fairly shiny compared to the adult, which is much more matte. Take a look at the higher collar. The leather on the collar up there is the standard black Jordan leather. Same thing here. Fairly stiff, not very plush at all. Take a look at the Jordan there. Fairly well done. I didn't see any issues with any of them today at all. Everything lines up quite well. Same thing with the grade schools. Everything lines up quite well. Overall, my first impression, the quality was very good. Even on the grade schools, and a lot of times, the main argument is grade schools get watered down slightly. They have to change some, some of the dimensions. The cuts of the leather, they might get a lesser cut, but not really the case in this one. I'm super impressed with the way it came out. They could have done a better black leather on it. It is a little, I wouldn't say softer. It appears more textured than some releases, but it still does feel like fairly stiff to the touch. Same thing with the adult pair. The black's not super plush. It is a little stiffer. Not a huge like loss for me at all. Like overall, like the construction is very good. Colors are really nice. The like the off-white cream kind of color definitely pops out more so than if it was just a white. It's more of like an eggshell. Like it's a very luxurious looking color, if you will. Nothing special on the back of the tongue tag there. Although, you know, it could have been cool if they would have put something there. Nothing. Boxes as well. Standard Jordan boxes for both. You know, I don't see why I would dock these for any points at all. But the last video I did of the cements, the black cement 3s, I think they lost some points of a possible 10 just because like there was like, a lot of shoddy work around the midsole. This being that it's predominantly leather and then like the vulcanized sole, it's really hard to screw that up. I've yet to see a pair that's bad. I'm sure there are some out there. I remember when the Breds dropped, there was, you know, like a couple pairs were missing the paint on like the Jordan Wings logo, and that's kind of screwed up. And I don't know how that slips through quality control. But I haven't seen anything wrong with these pairs at all. Great shoe. Great price. They definitely could have hiked these up and tried to sell them for like $255, but going forward, you know, at the $215, they definitely, you know, hit a win with everyone. Great shoe for the kids, great shoe for the adults. Not even for kids, you know, young adults, women, children alike, you know, it's a great shoe. Definitely a win with me. Super impressed, super happy with both pairs. And I'll, you know, I think the taxis are coming out next. That's the rumor. So hopefully I'll get a pair of those as well if I'm lucky enough. And I'll shoot a video of that. So again, thanks for watching. I hope this was able to, you know, reach out a couple people. This answers some questions you might have. Curious what they look like, what they might feel like. One thing I will note is I think that Jordan did change the like the adhesive or something they use. They out of the box had a bit of like a funny gluey smell, and I haven't smelled that in years. So again, if you notice that as well, if you know why, you know, leave a comment down below. Any questions, I'll try to get right back at you. Again, thanks for watching and thanks for the support.